Hi everyone. I just wanted to stop by and make this little short video about Ascension symptoms and what to do about them, because they've been really coming up lately strong for a lot of people. And I was suggesting people go to listen to this latest Sagittarius reading, and whether you're into tarot or astrology or not, I thought that could be really helpful. But then I figured I just do this video anyway about really what to do about it and how to recognize if these are some of the stuff that you are experiencing right now, and maybe not even understanding why they're happening. So I wrote down a list of the most common things you can sort of look for, or maybe check off like as a little list here to what's going on if you're having Ascension symptoms. So there are light headaches, there are dizziness, nausea, eczema, acne, itchiness, hot flashes, or like a fever feeling, like you just, it's not a fever, it's not a you don't have the flu or anything like that, but it's a fever feeling in your body, and it sort of comes as quick as it goes, so it doesn't stay for long, but you feel them. Electrical current in your skin, I don't really know how to explain this one, but I can get that as like, it's almost like a layer of, it's really creepy. If you've ever felt like, if you're holding on to, I can show, if I'm holding my phone right here and I'm touching my body, I'm actually feeling more energized, I'm feeling more electrical. And if you even put that, like if you charge it at the same time, if you put a charger in your phone, try it out if you want to, it's a little bit creepy. Well, if you charge your phone and then you pick up the phone, and you take your hand like this, or you ask somebody else to take their hand and sort of rub it on your arm like this, you will feel almost like a field of electricity, like a stronger field of it. And these are some of the things that are happening as well, even without the charger and even without the phone, that you feel a little bit like electrical, and it can seep into your skin, it can be everywhere. And yeah, that's the best that I can describe it as. And it gets you to feel like extra sensitive. Yeah. And also fatigue, like tired, like you've never felt tiredness before. Those are some of the symptoms. Do you have to have all of them to have Ascension symptoms? No. Can you have a couple of more than these? For sure. These are just the most common ones. And what to do about them? The first thing I feel, and this, just feel it, think of it as like, if you're in alignment with this, you're not having any trouble. You're not having all of these, like you can have little light headaches, you can be dizzy every once in a while, you can have sort of this electrical thing going on. You just pick it up, and that sometimes is very like beneficial, so that we understand that something is happening, something is going on, because then we're like, on the other end, we will be, nothing is happening to me, everybody else is like expressing that they're, having all of this, blah blah blah, I don't seem to have anything. That just means you're basically, because if you're aware of it, you're already in the energy. But if you're not really having struggles with it, it just means that you're in a really good place, you're really authentically in balance with your own body and with the upgrades and with the strong energies coming in. And so I wouldn't complain about that. I would be really excited, because it means you're in balance. If you're not in balance, and if you sort of, and it can just be enough that you sort of say, okay, I get it. I get that I'm in this ascension process. I get that I choose different things right now, and whatever feels a little bit uncomfortable is going to be a little bit uncomfortable for my skin, for my body, for a short period of time, or a little bit longer for some. I acknowledge that now, so I don't need to feel it anymore. And just sort of stating that to yourself and just being aware that that is what's going on can really relieve some of the stuff. It can really make you feel easier in your body. But if you're feeling like, yeah, I am aware of what's going on and I do feel the imbalance with it, and I said, okay, I'm aware now, but it doesn't really stop, what to do about it? I feel like the biggest thing is water and earthing, water and grounding. Like I'm drinking like around 2 liters. You have to figure this one out like for yourself. Where's your level for your body? And in the beginning I was like, I don't even, want to have the water. But then when I started to drink more and more water, it was unbelievable how much my body started to crave the water, as I was now giving it what it really wanted from the beginning. But from the beginning, I thought I probably don't need it because I don't really feel like having it. But I'm up to like around 2 liters a day now. But just, I'm not here to say this is the you have to do this in order for you to be balanced in your body. Feel it for yourself. Where's your level? I'm around 2 liters. That's not with any bubbles, any taste, anything. That's just pure water. Take showers, take baths, even like out in, like, depending where you live in on planet Earth, go into the ocean. That'll ground you so fast. And just being in the shower really helps as well. And then preferably, if you're feeling these hot flashes, if you're having these headaches, if it's a little bit itchy, so it's a fiery overload, it means that you probably should go towards the colder water, and then not just sort of amp it up with really, really hot water in the morning. It feels so good, yeah, but that will actually help the fiery element in your body right now to get even worse. And so that's just putting fire on fire. So think your being, and that's just, for a short period of time. This doesn't mean you're supposed to do this for the rest of your life now. It's just short situation for you to help your body get into more balance here. So think of it as you're being a little bit fiery. What can we help the fire with? Well, not more fire. So probably more towards at least medium water to cold water when you take showers or when you go into the water. If you're one of those people, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. Go into those icy cold waters. That's just unbelievably good. What else? Drink water. And what you need to stay away from. So hot foods. Anything spicy, anything that like when the sweat is starting to come out of your face, that's not helping. You're already on overload with the eczema and the acne and the itchiness. That's already overload for the fiery system. So think towards cold foods. So literally that the food is not really, really hot, but it has calmed down at temperature wise. And that is not like a chili or like a wasabi shoved in your mouth. I'm thinking about Sex and the City. I've had wasabi in places one should never have wasabi. I'm just thinking about what's her face. Anyway, anything spicy like that. Lay low. Sugar and coffee. I know these ones are the fun ones, and it's just try it for a week. It's not for the rest of your life. Try it even for 3 or 4 days and see what happens. If a week makes you go crazy, like just thinking about a week, I'm not saying also cut out all sugar, cut out all coffee. I'm just saying, if you know that you had maybe 2 or 3 cups of coffee already in the morning, maybe stay low on sugar in the afternoon. Like, you don't have to go like completely, you don't become a slave to this now. This might just be helpful things to get your body more in balance. Don't overdo it. Don't make yourself feel like life is so boring. But if you think of it as, okay, if you literally were on fire, if you caught on fire right now, would you debate that? If I were to say a blanket over you right now, or like so much cold water on you right now will end the fire, would you then debate to say, I don't know if I can do that? No, you would freaking let the fire go, right? And if I say coffee really would take out that fire right now, you would not debate that. If it was life and death, you would just, of course, no choice here. So to your best ability, for 3 or 4 days up to a week, just try it out. Try to cut down on the sugar. Try to cut down on caffeine and like coffee. If you do like 1 cup or half a cup in the morning, that's fine. And alcohol, the same, alcohol. Hot food, sugar, coffee. Stay away from conflict, drama, gossip, anything that you know will aggravate your system even more. If you know that there's a person, every time you see them, you're coming off of there a little bit pissed or frustrated, don't see them right now. Take a little time out for a week, you know? If you see an email or a text that really gets you the minute you look at it for your own health, you can even reply, I'll get back to you in a couple of days. You know, I'll get back to you in a couple of days. And it's not your responsibility to answer right now, unless there's somebody else saying, I'm on fire. Then you might not say, I want to get back to you in a couple of days. You know what I mean? Okay. So stay away from conflict, drama, and gossip. Don't, for the life of you, start it. And if other people start it, try to refocus the situation into other topics. And if it just doesn't help, you know, those are people are set to just keep talking about what they want to keep talking about. Just gently leave the room, gently leave the conversation. This is for this. You're on fire. So you have a right to get some water to turn your own fire off, okay? And then what we can also do more that helps us is to just reconnect with Mother Earth. Like there's like going into the ocean, like being in that water, that's one thing. And also like reconnect with the trees, the grass, the ground, the just being in nature itself is gonna take care of it. If you can just be in nature, you will feel innately that you start to feel so much better. That's what I think I have for you. Go to bed earlier. Get your rest in where you can. Hope that will help you. Thank you so much.